like the SpongeBob caveman meme is my new favorite meme because it really describes how everybody is pretty much reacting to Pokemon Go and when it was released. So let's just all become caveman SpongeBob. Hey guys, it's Alyssa, and today I'm going to be talking about Pokemon Go. Pokemon Go is this new app that has just come out, which allows a virtual type reality where you can catch Pokemon in the real world through your phone's camera. So basically, you download the app, you create an avatar or a Pokemon trainer, and you go off and you collect Pokemon wherever you go in the world. Depending upon where you are, you can get certain types of Pokemon, the rareness of the Pokemon, where you can find pit stops and gym leaders. The point is, you know, to catch them all, like any other Pokemon game. Right now it only has all 151 original Pokemon, which is great for me because those are the ones that I mostly know. I mean, I know all of the Pokemon, but I'm more familiar with the 151. What I really love about it is that it's honestly making my dream come true, where Pokemon may actually be real. Now that being aside, I enjoyed the app, but of course, because it's really brand new and it keeps breaking down and going to servers and a waiting screen, and then you have to wait, and then some people's stuff are being deleted. So here's a list of things that I wish to see if this app continues to flourish and thrive and get bigger and bigger and better. First, I have on my list night and day Pokemon. Right now, no matter what time of the day, you can go and you can find Pokemon around you when you go outside and you walk and you get exercise, because honestly that's one great aspect of this, is that people are actually wanting to leave the house to go find Pokemon. In some of the later games, you can find certain Pokemon on certain times of the day, because when the Nintendo DS was created, it created a way for you to put in your clock. And also you can only evolve certain Pokemon at certain times during the day, which really sucks, but whatever. Umbreon and Espeon for the win. So hopefully if they make more Pokemon to put into this game, specific Pokemon at specific times, you can find it more commonly than when you do at specific times during the day. Up next is seasonal type Pokemon. We have ice types and we have water types, and water types are really hard to find if you're not by a body of water or if it's not hot enough for you to go to the beach. So maybe during the summer you can get more water type Pokemon that are nearby, and maybe like you'll see a Psyduck, which is a Pokemon that you need to find by the water. It just kind of appears and it's a water type Pokemon. During the winter, maybe you'll have more abundance of ice type Pokemon like Snovers or Seals. Those are ice types. That way, if you're not living in an area that's really cold or has a lot of snow, you still have a more abundance chance to catch more of those ice type Pokemon that are out there. And of course, the next stop is battles and trading Pokemon. We saw in the trailer for when the original concept of Pokemon Go came out that you can trade Pokemon with your friends when you are near them. Is it going to be like the games where, like, if you want to evolve a Alakazam, you have to trade your Kadabra and then it trades it to an Alakazam and then you have to trade it back if they're nice enough and they want to give it back to you? And also with battling, is there a way to level up your Pokemon while you're battling, or maybe is it just like you're going to have that steady level 50? I don't know. Can you battle with multiple people? Can you do double battles, triple battles, the new battles that are in Sun and Moon? I don't know. These are just some things to think about, Pokemon Company. Next I have stones. There are a lot of different evolutionary stones. The Leaf Stone, the Sunstone, the Water Stone, the Fire Stone, the Thunderstone, Moonstone. Do you have to use a stone to level up your Gloom into a Vileplume, or maybe even a Blossom? Mega Evolutions. Will they incorporate Mega Evolutions? Do they really count? Do we need a separate wristband that they have to put a Mega Stone? Because that would be pretty cool. I don't know about you. Now that we're talking about the wristband, since these wristbands are coming out, they tell you when a Pokemon is nearby without your phone being out, I guess if the app is turned on to a specific setting, and then it also lights up when you catch the Pokemon. You are gonna know who the Pokemon geeks are, the closeted Pokemon geeks, when they're walking around with this wristband on or attached to their bag or something. But with the wristband, I really hope that after they sell it and it makes a lot of money, or whatever the amount that they need to sell, and the game becomes popular, they can incorporate some more virtual reality stuff with the wristband. Something cool where, like, instead of throwing the Pokeball on the screen, you have to wear the wristband and throw it, like as if you are throwing a Pokeball at the Pokemon, and then maybe it can kind of distance itself to a way that it will land on top of the Pokemon. Another aspect that I really like is the whole concept of seeing Pokemon through your camera on your phone. When a Pokemon appears on the app on the screen, you can click on it and then it will open up your camera where you can see the Pokemon in real life through the lens. But I was wondering if there's a way that we can have the camera open as an option. So you click a button and it opens up your camera, so that way when you're walking thinking maybe if you scan around, like move the camera around, maybe you can actually see what Pokemon are standing right in front of you. And the last thing that I want to touch upon is a very important one. Taking selfies with the Pokemon. Because you can't turn your camera around, so people who have been taking pictures with the Pokemon like on their shoulder or in their hand or something like that, then it's just their friend taking the picture of them with the back-facing camera. But I think it would be really cool if you saw a Pokemon just standing there and then you decide to switch the camera, but I guess that's just really, really hard for this case because it's all through the other lens, and I guess it's just too much for it to switch. But I also think it might be cool if you can do the selfies maybe with your team, so that maybe you can place it and it's not really like augmented reality, like you take a picture and then I can kind of Photoshop and edit the Squirtle or the Pikachu to be on my shoulder, you know, that'd be kind of cool. That way maybe you can make like trainer cards, or you can be able to share it. Maybe there's another app that can allow you to share the pictures. I don't know, I'm just thinking outside the box here. That'd be really cool, take selfies. I want my profile picture to be with my team. And that's how I feel about Pokemon Go. I think it's a great evolution for people to get together and do cool things. So what do you think about Pokemon Go? Have you downloaded it yet? Do you disagree or agree with my proposal features that they should add? Do you have any features that they wish to add? Maybe a specific Pokemon that you wish that they could put on there? Maybe like a legendary? I don't know. That too. How are they gonna do legendaries? Is there a special event? You're awesome, I'm awesome, and thank you for watching this video. And if you want, you can hit that subscribe button, which lets you know when I post videos, which may be once a week. I don't know. I haven't really set up a schedule or anything. I'm just kind of making videos whenever. If you want to follow me on all my social media sites, they're in the description box below. And soon we all will be Pokemon Masters. Or we might not be, because we might be just like Ash Ketchum, who has a dream of being a Pokemon Master, but because they keep making new games and new Pokemon, he will never be, because he'll never be able to catch them all or meet them all. See you guys around. Bye. I'm loading up the app now. See, look, it says that. That's what it says. And it probably will say that for you.